Don't believe all the news you're reading. Most of it is complete lies and garbage, and it's meant to get into your mind and psychologically bring you down. We are winning. They are not winning. Donald Trump is winning. The American people are winning, but it's going to be a fight, a street fight, a fist fight the next year. And so we've got to strengthen ourselves and know that God has put us here for a reason.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here. And Kari Lake wants a street fight, a fist fight, after a judge set Trump's trial date for March 2024. Failed gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake appeared on Steve Bannon's War Room recently and claimed that all of the criminal cases against Donald Trump are part of a psychological operation to demoralize the Trump faithful.
I just want, the posse to know something, Steve. They're losing, okay? We know that. Winners don't act the way that the deep state is acting right now. They're trying to defeat us with our by taking away our motivation, by beating us down and making us depressed. Winners don't act the way they act. They are trying to kill us with 1,000 paper cuts. They are trying to get people frustrated and make people pull back away from the political system, make people say, why should I vote? We are going to vote. We are going to vote even in this system, and we're not going to give up. They want us defeated up here, and this is where we have to be strong, okay?
Bannon led off his show in a sarcastic tone because Judge Tanya Chutkan set Donald Trump's trial date for plotting to overturn the 2020 election for March 4th, 2024. Judge Chutkan said that Trump would have to prioritize the trial and that she wouldn't change the trial date to fit his career obligations. In other words, Donald Trump is being held to the same level of accountability as everyone else.
Breaking news, the D.C. judge has just announced it to be 4 March 2024 for the beginning of the trial of Donald John Trump in this trying to overturn the presidential election. I'm sure they'll be shifted, but just a random, right before Super Tuesday, just a random date. She just plugged in there, just a random date. Kari, just totally random.
Donald Trump is in serious trouble, and he is being treated accordingly. That's what these jackaloons are mad about. The public has an interest in the fair and timely administration of justice, Judge Chutkan stated recently. Trump's lawyer claimed that going to trial next year would violate the former president's rights, however. But Donald Trump broke the law, sold us out, and orchestrated violence against the United States. Who in their right mind could overlook something like that? It's people like Steve Bannon and Kari Lake who are trying to stay in the media spotlight. Lake tried to equate Donald Trump's legal predicament with being oppressed by a force greater than the opinions of MAGA morons. It's called the law, Kari. It's the very thing that is biting you in the backside right now. Don't forget that you defamed an Arizona election judge because you couldn't accept the fact that you lost. They are trying to kill us with 1,000 paper cuts, Lake quipped as she made a despicable comparison to torture. Death by 1,000 cuts was a punishment reserved for the most heinous of crimes, such as high treason and murder. Death of 1,000 cuts was public execution, where the criminal is bound and dragged into the public square and bled slowly to death, one cut at a time. It's not the same, Kari Lake, you jackaloon. It's been said that accountability is like persecution to someone who's never faced the consequences of their actions, never admitting that they were wrong about anything. It doesn't make you right, folks. It just makes you a liar sometimes. Kari Lake is flat out wrong about everything that she is spewing. If Arizona is the next state to indict Donald Trump, maybe Kari Lake will be included in the indictment list. That couldn't happen to a more deserving individual, and that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.